Okay, guys. Okay. Right now, I am outside. And I've got a nice little box here. Doing some clippings. Trying to get a couple of these marigolds. Now, the thing with the marigolds is they deter deer. And I need a lot of these guys here. Not just around the stone circle, but probably all over the house. So I'm going to end up cutting a couple of these here. Notice that I got my carumbit. But let me talk about the video game for a minute. You know, the game. Now, first off, the video game I'm talking about is not Dead Space. Let me take off my Ishimura. I don't know if you can see it real well here. There it is. My Ishimura. No, was it? Planet Cracker Starship Ishimura. Okay, so about the game, Tom Clancy's Tcelitesquad. They just got an update. I love the update. I got some beef with the updates. I got like 13 points. Is it 13 points? Got my Billy Eilish book here. Give me 1 second. Got a little book here. What is it? It is, yes, 13 points. Point number 1, improved graphics. Oh my God, this thing has been improved. Like seriously, everything is crisper. Everything just looks a whole lot more amazing than it did before. What else? Extremely detailed. It's almost like it's been optimized for the freaking iPad. I like that. I like that a lot. It just looks so much better. So that's an up. A downside is it's synchronizing a lot. The game feels sticky. Now that I'm using and always has used the ultra setting, and now the game feels sticky where there's like a quarter-second delay or a half-second delay. It's kind of annoying, but I don't know if it's livable or not. I mean, I'm not gonna stop playing the game. I'm gonna play the game every freaking day. The next point here is they improved the bumpers on the game. And when I say they improved the bumpers on the game, what I'm referring to is the little screenshots of the characters just chilling and all the other stuff. They actually improved and put up brand new ones in between the game. It's kind of cool. It's like, wow, this is, and again, even on those bumpers, they improved the graphics. The next thing is squad perks might be OP. No, I'm finishing up. Oh, yeah. I'm finishing up campaigns that I never could finish before using the exact same guys and the same skill levels and everything else. The catch is the game has allowed me to freaking use multiple Rainbow Six guys, which I was already doing. And I'm getting extra perks because I'm combining the Rainbow Six team, green team with the blue team and all that. It's like really cool. But it's a little overpowering. So the game doesn't have perks. I have perks. The game doesn't. So I am actually excelling where originally I was plateaued for a while. Heck, the original Umbra, I got 100% in it already. 100%. The next thing, let's see what else is on the list here. The next thing is, that was number 4, by the way. The next thing is step-by-step memory. Okay, if you ever saw me play the game and you saw me accidentally click on the wrong ORB box and I had to go back, when I go back, it always goes all the way back to the front. Now the game allows you, when you hit back, it remembers where you were, so it goes back to that exact same orb that you had opened up just the beginning, so you can get the orb next to it. That was an annoyance that I hope they was gonna fix, and they actually fix it. Very happy about that. The same thing goes for if you're looking at your characters and you go away from your characters. Once you come back to your character, you can plainly see that, hey, you're back to where you were on row number 3. It's kind of cool. So I like that memory. I refer to it as step back memory. I don't know what it's really called. I'm just referring to that step back memory. Speaking of splits, they split the Rainbow Six team. If you heard me talk with coworker Mike, you know that I was like, hey, there's like 13 Rainbow Six people in here and Ghost Recon and all the others. There's a bunch of these guys. Well, they actually chopped them all up into 3 3 different teams for the Rainbow Six. Ghost, I believe, is in 3 different teams too. But it was nice to see them chop up everyone. And now because of this big split that they did, I now have a completed team, a Rainbow Six team that has been completed. I can't remember which one it is because it's Rainbow Six green team, blue team, red team, which again gives me that warm, fuzzy feeling on the inside from the old days of Rainbow Six. And in the old days of Rainbow Six, they actually had multiple teams like that. And you can pick multiple teams to go out on an assault. When you did, team red team would breach the door and clear the room. Blue team would go upstairs and clear that room. And then the green team or whatever team was left, or gold team, they'd go and do something else. So I'm saying the gold team, and I'm saying it like this because it was a cool thing to do because you actually had to be the commander. On top of that, this also leaves room for them to add more colors, more teams. And I like the idea of having more teams because the more teams you have, the bigger the game is going to be. Which, by the way, they also did open up the roster, and now there's 79 characters. I know there used to be 77. So I don't know whether there was Ash or Ella or Zofa that was added to be the 79, but now there are 79 characters in the game, which is cool. Like I said, the more the merrier, the more the merrier. The next thing is when you're playing the game and you're setting up your squad, your 5-man or woman squad, the first person is actually slightly offset, and because that first person is offset, everything when you click on person 1, 2, 3, 4, that last one is offset, so it kind of throws you off. It's kind of weird. The next thing, that was offset. That was number 7, by the way. But still dealing with the exact same section. Number 8 is going to be when you open up your squad to modify your squad and you're about to go out and go play the game. Unfortunately, it's rather annoying to hear this because it sounds like an error, but it's the perk that you get for, it's like a signal, an alert saying that, hey, you got an extra perk. But that extra perk, that is really flipping annoying. It almost makes it feel like it's an error or something's wrong. Number 9, the game has a very massive footprint. And when I say massive footprint, that game on my iPad, one moment. Take in mind that I've got an iPad iPad Pro, 2nd generation with a stylus, 256 gigabytes of RAM. No, 256 gigabytes of storage. And the weird thing is, that thing is taking up 2.8 gigabytes. It's a large footprint on my system. Now, I am a data hog, and because I'm a data hog, that's good. Because I'm a data hog, I do have a lot of storage that I'm having in use, but I also have at least 70 gigabytes that I'm not using right now. So for the most part, I'm in a safe place in the game with storage, but still, that's a very large footprint for a game that's constantly syncing. The next thing is the game is very slow to start up. After you hear the chime, what is it? Welcome back, Commander. It still takes about another minute, almost a minute, for it to actually Commander. Be ready to click on the play button. It's still building up all the stuff. So just because it says welcome back, Commander, doesn't exactly mean that it's time to play the game. It means, wait a second, I'm almost done. The next one is, I've noticed this. I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but the game is very forgiving now. And this situation may have happened to you a couple of times, but if you launch a missile attack, and as you're launching the missile attack, the other team member gets killed by one of your people on an action that you didn't do, the game will now go back and give you that rocket attack over again. At least twice I've noticed that I had a rocket attack back to back, but it was only because as I was hitting the button to do the rocket attack, and the rocket attack hadn't hit the ground yet, the system had actually realized, hey, this was an accident. You can't kill somebody that's already killed. So they gave it back to me. I was very, very happy with that. So that was number 11. Number 12 is increased diversity. Because you have these perks, it means that you now have a diverse way of playing the game. It's not the same old cookie cutter type situation. You can have a fourth echelon team, or you can have a Ghost Recon team from Wildlands. You can mix it up any kind of way you want to. It doesn't have to be the same cookie cutter style. And this is also for Charlie. I don't have to do the cookie cutter thing. I can do whatever freaking I want. Anyway, the next thing is, look, because of the way they have everything set up right now, you're going to need a lot of cash. By the time you watch this video, the event is probably going to be over. But right now they have a half price on all the cash that's out there. I'm not advertising or telling you what to do, but I have found myself needing to upgrade a lot of characters. The last time I updated Coda, I don't know if you know this, but it cost me $200,000. Or was it Buck? I should probably take some Zyzo or something when I get back in the house. But for the most part, you know what? Look at this. Look at that. You see that? Yeah, I'm a genius. You're gonna need a lot of cash. Go and freaking get some cash. I don't care how you get cash. You're gonna need some freaking cash. And when I say cash, I mean in-game cash. So do some missions where you can earn some extra cash here and there, because you're gonna flip and need it to upgrade all those characters. It could actually cost you at least $1 million to bump up all those good characters and still have some of those lower end characters that you know and love. That's the end of this video. I hope you guys found it useful. Again, play the game. I play the game every single day. Do your freaking dailies. If you do your dailies, you're going to rank up. If you come back at 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you will get 25 energy boosts, and you can use the energy boost to play more. And the energy boost section of the game, with a little thing that says energy boost, it looks really cool and fancy now. That's another thing. The buttons look really fancy right now. I don't think you can appreciate the beauty of the game by looking at a freaking phone. You need it on the freaking iPad. It looks amazing on the iPad. I was like, man, this is nice. This is really nice. Enjoy the weekend or whatever. I don't promise any more videos, but I'll probably make another video. You guys have fun.